My first carrot. So today I'm going to be harvesting some of these leeks that have been in throughout the summer. I'm going to get the big ones out. You do this by using a fork gently into the ground. You don't want to damage the leek itself. Gently tease up the soil. There we go. Oh, that's a big one. There we go. One nice leek. Here we have it, some lovely leeks. So these lovely Brussels sprout plants that you can see here, I'm having to take them up today because we are moving plots, moving across the path to a full plot. So I'm going to get this brassica cage that I've made, get it up and get these plants out. These are the wonderful Brussels sprout plants that I've had in a fair few months now, which I'm going to be taking up today. As you can see, it's 3 in total, and they're going to be stored nice and cool for Christmas. These are the parsnips that I've pulled up, variety tender and true, and as you can see, not quite the parsnip shape I was looking for. Smell delicious. I reckon that's because I have not dug down and prepared the soil enough for them to form the normal shaped parsnips, but there's always next year. So here is the last of my little gems. I would have kept these in, but because we're moving plots, I'm just going to pull these out. Here we go. There we go. Really easy to pull up. Take those home and get them cleaned up. So December can be a quiet month in the allotment calendar, but there's plenty of things you can still grow this time of year. I'm going to put some broad beans in my greenhouse at home in these little pots that I've prepared. The reason I'm going to do that, you just put them in the ground, but because we're moving plots, I just want to make a head start on some plants that I can transfer into the new allotment. So these are broad beans. These are Aqua Dulce Claudia, but as I say, I'm going to put them into these little pots here, and hopefully they shouldn't take very long to germinate, perhaps 10 to 18 days. Another seed you can sow this time of year are onion seeds. This particular one is Ailsa Craig, and this is the variety that you often see at the horticultural shows where people are showing off their giant onions. They do need quite warm temperatures, probably a minimum of 20 degrees. So what I'm going to do in here, I'm going to pop some little plastic bags over the top of them. It gets quite sunny in this particular greenhouse at home, but I've also got a heated propagator, so I'm going to stick some of those in the house and see how we get on with them. So there we have it. Pop these little bags over the top, and I'm just going to keep an eye on them over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so this is the compost I've prepared in these little module trays, and this is going to be for my Ailsa Craig onion seeds. So I'm going to put 2 or 3 into each of these, and then we're going to get them in the propagator today. This will heat them from the bottom because these seeds need heat to germinate. So I'm going to get them in. There we go. Cover them over with a bit of soil, and we'll see how they do in a few weeks.